Bienvenidos, and welcome to my channel. I've been a fan of D&D for a very long time, and beyond the very cool dice, great storytelling, and imaginary worlds, I fell in love with the miniatures. I painted my first minis around that time, and have been painting them ever since. So follow along with my channel, and see if this old dog gamer can learn some new tricks. Episode 34, Kitchen Nightmares, the Zombicide Edition. Here we have Wanda, that hard-working waitress who, like so many others, was forced to work during the zombie apocalypse. Before, she served burgers. Now, she serves destruction. I kicked off this session, as I always do, with the skin. Once again, using the Army Painter Fanatic color triad, I was able to find the right shade with ruby skin, opal skin, and pearl skin. As much of my footage has been lately, a large part of this project was unusable due to focus and framing. I would love to blame the nice but basic webcam I use for this, but then I find this. Yeah, that's me, Klutz Deluxe. And I was so eager to paint this one, I paid zero attention to the monitor. Well, at least part of it's in frame. It is a good look at part of my workspace. The characters are already done over there on the right, and a glimpse of my pile of shame there on the left. As a side note, over there on the far left is a new find I've been using. Cotton swabs with formed tips. They're great for that hard-to-reach cleanup when your quick shade or glazing goes outside the lines. Fast forward, and you can see I'm already working on the clothing. For the main part of the dress, I used turquoise siren, aquamarine, and Neptune glow. For the dress trim, I used royal blue, crystal blue, and arctic gem. For her apron, I went with Hexed Violet, Violet Coven, and Kraken Lavender. To get the Goldilocks look, I went with warped yellow, space dust, and ice yellow. For the body of the chainsaw, I went with molten lava and burning ore. I rounded out the mini using weird elixir and pink potion for the socks and lipstick, plate mail metal and red copper for the chainsaw blade and chain, and fairy dust and pure red for the roller skate shoes and wheels. So the rest of the footage was not usable, and while human error was definitely involved, I'm on the lookout for an upgrade to my camera, something with a zoom feature and much better autofocus. That way, only Klutz Deluxe can screw up the shot. Here she is in all her chainsaw-wielding glory. This was my favorite of the minis to paint, as she was the most colorful and fun. I mean, come on, a burger hop waitress swinging around a chainsaw while on roller skates? What's better than that, other than maybe a sawed-off shotgun in her apron? While I am so not done with this project, it has been a blast working on this game. I like to say that every mini is experience, and this was no exception, as I learned a lot. It was a perfect blend of working with speed paints for the bulk of the work and taking time to focus on the characters with the new Fanatic set. I think in a year's time I will look back on this and watch each episode from start to finish and see what I picked up and what didn't work. Next up will be the marathon of finishing the bases and adding the varnish. I haven't decided if I want matte or satin, but I know due to the frequent handling of the minis, I want to protect their finish. Due to the length of the finishing stages and some issues I had this week, I may or may not get an episode up next week, but look forward to the thrilling conclusion of this series in 2 weeks. Thank you all for watching. I'm working hard to improve my channel, so please offer some feedback. Whether this is your first of my videos or the latest, I want to hear from you in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, high-five that like button and show your support. Don't forget to subscribe to see the next one when it drops and help raise my standing on YouTube. I certainly can't grow this channel alone. Share this episode, or the entire Zombicide playlist, with all your nerdy friends and family. And remember, they ain't gonna paint themselves.